Live. I think I might be live. I think I might be live, y'all. Let me see. Let some folks get in here. Nobody watching, huh? Wish I knew what I was doing. Hey, I see I got a couple people on. What's going on, homie? Sorry, had a phone call. Sorry. It's my first time live. Hey, listen, if you are in here, please say what's up. Tell me your name. Tell me where you're from. Something. Let me know. What's up, Anthony? Thinking about getting your CDL driver's license. Okay, what you waiting on, bro? Where you live at? See, you got a couple people in here watching. What's going on? What's going on? Welcome. I am doing this live stream to answer any questions you may have. If you want to talk about something, if it's something you're interested in, question, you just want to check in on your boy, talk to me, y'all. Um, Rich VA Southside, Dwight. Just got my license last week going with Trans Am. Hey, look. Hey, Dwight. Congratulations, homie. Congratulations. Hey, Dwight, what school did you go to, bro? What's up, Scott? How you doing, bro? Let's get five. And what's up, Big Jim? Richard Hunter, what's up, baby? How y'all doing? What's up? Welcome. What's going on, y'all? I know I do a lot of videos. I don't do them as much as I should, but I've never done this before. So, y'all do me a favor. Can somebody just respond to me and let me know if you can hear me? What's going on, Si? What's poppin', baby? Okay, so obviously you can't hear me. My man Dwight. Um, it's not Dwight. I don't know. It just say for rent. All right, you went to Shipper's Choice. That's my school. Okay, that's what's up, Scott. What's going on, Scott? Yeah, bro. Okay. Man, I appreciate y'all for checking in. Y'all making this cool for me, man. I'm a big geek, man, so I've never done a live stream. Anybody got any questions? Anything they want to know? Anything about me? Anything about trucking? Anything in general? Is trucking a lifestyle or a job? It's a lifestyle, and appreciate that question, Anthony. I'm gonna say I am dumb crunk right now. It's a lifestyle because it's different than anything else because when you work a job, say you do 10 years on a job, you do 15 years on a job, you leave that job, the warehouse closes down, the plant closes and all of that, you just lost your job, you lost everything you know. Trucking is a lifestyle because your job and your life is based around your CDL license and not the people you work for. So it's truly a lifestyle in that manner. A lifestyle with no money. I don't know what you doing, Sal, baby, but we eating good over here, man. I mean, I don't know what you do for a living, but I know you. If you watch the videos, you've heard me say this before. Trucking is the 21-year-old's military. And the reason why I say this because to join the military, you can be 18 years old. You decided that college ain't for you. You're not the school type. You don't want to do stuff like that in your life. You're not the college type. You don't have a trade. So people join the military to give them something to do. Well, you got to be 21 to get the CDL. And it's a lot of people in the same situation. 21, 22, 23. I don't have a career. I don't have a trade. Ain't too much going on in my life. So I need a way to take care of my family and being able to support myself. So you say it's no money, bro. I can't get with you. What's good with you, Bishop? I'm thinking about going to interstate lease purchase. Do they have training positions there? Um, and from what I know, interstate does not allow owner operators to train anybody. Trucking is It's a skill and not a talent. A talent, either you got it or you don't. Either you can sing or you can't. Either you can make a jump shot or you can't. But the good thing about a skill is you can always get better. So with trucking is a skill, man. Anyone can learn the skill of trucking, but can they deal with the lifestyle? I agree with you on that one, Scott. Hey King, how you doing? What's going on, Brad? Welcome to the thing. Western Express, Marin gunned me down, so I went with Trans Am because they were the only people that would take me because of my felons. Hey, listen, bro. Hear me and hear me clear. You in the game. It don't matter where you start at, how you start. You got that license, bro. You in the game. Do what you got to do. If Trans Am is the place you got to go to get your start, then do it, baby. You know, do what you got to do. Congratulations. It don't really matter where you start at, dog. Where you finish at. Anybody else got a question? Anybody else got a question? Keep seeing the number of views going up and down, up and down, up and down. People coming, going. Anybody else? I ain't gonna make this here too long. Just want to check in with y'all. I know I need to be a little bit better about putting stuff up and putting stuff out there. I'm about to drop a video soon. Let y'all know what's going on. I was breaking up. Hey, South Ass is freight kind of slow. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, for it to be May, freight is ridiculously slow. You went out for a minute. Can y'all hear me now? Everybody hear me now? It's Prime for good for that lease purchase trainer. Can everybody hear me before I start answering questions again? From what I hear, I've never worked for Prime, so I can't give you my own. I appreciate it, fellas. I can't give you my own example, but from what I hear, Prime is a really, really good company. I know they got great equipment. The one thing I don't like about Prime is how long you got to stay out. They require you to stay out, but and they drive so slow. Gosh Almighty! But from what I hear, the money is good at Prime, and I know they got really good equipment. Prime got some of the nicest trucks out on the road next to TMC, so. I don't know if that help you or not, but that's really all I can give you because I never pulled for Prime. We ain't gonna keep this too long. 62 miles an hour. Yeah, bro, it's painful, man. They look good riding slow, but they moving slow, boy. Gosh Almighty. I couldn't have nobody telling me how fast I can drive, especially not that darn slow, man. Because you know you get to places, speed limit 75, and you go to Texas, man. Speed limit 75. Speed limit 75. 62. What do you use for Wi-Fi on your truck? I do not have Wi-Fi on my truck, so I don't have an option. I mean, you know, for what people use. I used to have a Net Zero wireless. It's like a little wireless router kind of thing, and that's what I use, but I don't have that anymore. Yeah, them speed limiters are going to be a problem. Yeah, man, it's crazy. I mean, I feel like for real it's making it unsafe for them because you're in the way, and with traffic all around you going so much faster, and you being so big already and moving so slow, it's hard for someone to judge your speed around you, so you may get ran into the back of a lot. People miscalculating your speed and hitting you, but from what I hear and from what I see, Prime is not in a lot of accidents, so I don't know. Maybe it's working for them, obviously, because they ain't changed it. Good looking, man. Be safe out there. Appreciate you, bro. What is that? DJ, appreciate you, bro. Where you at now? How you doing? Hey, man, I'm back home in Virginia. I'm doing good. I got a big announcement I haven't made yet to everybody. I came out and was cleaning the truck. You know, doing my wipe down and everything in the truck. I ain't been feeling too great, so I may cough a little bit. So started doing all my wiping down, so I ain't giving myself the same cold I'm getting rid of. What's going on, Melvin? What's poppin', baby? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. I ain't doing too much. Hey King, I'm new to over the road as a OO. All right, Sal. So how you been doing so far? I don't know if everybody else can see the comments, but Sal asked. He's new to the road as owner operator. Scott, moving? What do you mean? What do you mean moving? Thanks. I head out tomorrow. Okay. You new to trucking, Melvin, or you been running? I guess I will stay out the West Coast and in Cali if I have to go 62. I know, right, man? That's the only place where you're gonna be able to break the speed limit at is in Cali. But the West Coast speed limit is higher anyway than North. I mean, really, the only place you really ain't gonna be out of place is the Northeast running 62. Because basically, the speed limits in the Northeast gonna be between 60 and 65, or 55 and 65. But trying to get to Cali, man, you're gonna be the slowest thing out there. What's up, bro? What's going on, Andre? What's popping? I've been trucking for a year. Oh, okay, so Melvin, you said you about to head out tomorrow. You got a load. Where you headed to? What's up, bro? Uh, what's going on? Gatewood. What's popping, baby? You switching companies? Scott. I don't know if you know, but I left Interstate a while ago, and I'm still at the place I left. I left it. I left Interstate to go to, so that's where I'm at right now. Not good. Checks are bad. Made more local. I mean, Sal, you doing a lease purchase, or are you do you own your truck? You paying payments, or what's going on? With the lease program, it's better to have your own money for gas or use the company's fuel card, even though they're going to take money back when you get your settlement. All right, so I don't know if everybody can see, but for rent, what's your real name, bro? Because I don't like calling you that, but he asked, or she asked, I don't really know because I don't know the name. With the lease purchase, is it better to have your own money for gas or use the company's fuel card, even though they're going to take money back when you get your settlement? If you got the money to use your own money, I understand. I prefer using the company's fuel card, but because for one, you can track your fuel better because you can go back to the company, Comdata or whoever they use, and say, hey, let me get a report so I know how much money I spent on fuel. Plus, the bigger companies and companies in general are going to get those discounts on fuel that you can't get yourself because you're just buying from one truck. So, in my personal opinion, I use the company's fuel card. Why I leave Interstate? I left Interstate because they changed the payment schedule. We used to get paid by percentage. We ended up getting paid based on the mile. I left Interstate because freight was really, really slow. They were bringing on too many trucks and didn't have enough freight to move, and I couldn't make the money I was trying to make anymore, and that's why I left Interstate. It hurt me. I didn't want to leave Interstate, but that's why I left Interstate. Oh, Melvin, you going from Nebraska, Illinois? I just left from Illinois. I was in Illinois. I took a load from Roanoke, Virginia, up to uh, cannot think of the small town, Illinois. It was only about 30 miles from Chicago. So I just left from Illinois about 2 or 3 days ago. What is the net you should bring home, Sal? If you're in a lease purchase and you're running from a bigger company, you should be bringing home between $1,200 and $1,600 a week after everything. Now that's without before taking out the taxes you got to take out insurance and everything. But that's how much your settlement should be for. Okay, you say you would clean out the truck, so no, Scott, I'm not cleaning. I was cleaning the truck. I was sick, so because I was sick, I had all my germs everywhere. So I went and got my favorite wipes, and little Armor All wipes, do my shine and do my cleaning, get the smell good in the truck. That's what I was doing. Making payments. Okay, yeah, Scott. So that's kind of what you should do it. Oh, so you're Dwight. All right, I see you. I see you, Dwight. Is interstate straight, bro? Depends on where you live. Depends on if you're doing dry van or containers. Um, that's that's really what will make the difference of what you're doing in interstate. I loved interstate. I wish I didn't have to leave, but I had to because the money just stopped being good. They just announced. All right, Brad said they just announced up here in Michigan 600 miles of freeway increasing to 75 miles an hour, 900 miles of highway going up to 65. It's crazy. Brad, I ain't never really even been in Michigan like that. I've never delivered a load or picked up a load in Michigan, so I don't know nothing about Michigan. It's crazy, but that's really the only state on this side of the country that I ain't been to. What's your opinion on Trans Am? Dwight said. Honestly, Dwight, I don't know nothing about Trans Am. I see him out on the road. The equipment look kind of raggedy. See a lot of older trailers, a lot of older trucks. But I don't know anything about what they run or what they doing. Andre said I'm about to lease with Night. Uh, if you ain't never seen my video on Night, I think you should go watch it because I didn't like nothing at all about Night. The only good thing about Night that I like is that you can get paid as soon as you deliver the load. Outside of that, I hated Night. Sal said you make more money hauling containers. The one thing about containers is the freight is year round. The pay is not good at all. So the average pay on container freight is like $1.10 to $1.30 per mile. But you're trading the money you can make on the load for the consistency, because you spend a lot of time hung up in the port, not making no money trying to deliver loads and pick up loads. So that's the one thing. You trade all of that for the consistency of containers. Brad said the truck speed will increase to 65 on those announced freeway miles. Oh, so they got trucks. They got limiters on truck speeds. Like if you go to Ohio and Indiana, some places trucks can only go 55, even if the speed limit is 65. Scott, containers suck. Hey, containers really weren't that bad. The ports, depending on what port you go to, the ports can suck. Containers really ain't that bad. Sal said, yeah, but money is good. A lot of steel and auto parts up here. Yeah, I mean, I know y'all I know that Brad, I know it's crazy up there with the automotive industry. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I mean, yeah, I mean, check it out, and then make sure you asking those questions. Oh, my phone about to die. Hey King, what companies hire felons? Armando. Hey Armando, a lot of companies, it depends on what the felony was for, how long ago it was. I know another gentleman up here said Trans Am will hire felons. Um, it's another company called Well, WEL is the name of the company, and they hire felons. I know that. Outside of that, I don't know anybody else, but I know that WEL, they hire felons. They pull reefer at Trans Am. From what I hear, yeah, I see them pulling reefers, but I also see them pulling vans too. Yep, it's 60. Okay, that's what it is, Brad. I used to net 22 to 24 and home every day. Man, Sal, I don't know why you left it then. I mean, for real, if you was able to pay your truck payment and net 22 to 2400 a week and be home every day, bro, you should have stayed where you were, because you ain't gonna find too much stuff better than that. Scott, ports are the worst. Depending on what port you go to, bro. I mean, ports can suck, man. I sat in the Jacksonville port one day for like 4 or 5 hours and didn't move, man. Ports can suck. Plus, they bring the feds in, they bring the Coast Guard in, they got the state police, they got local police doing inspections. I got caught in that kind of stuff a lot too. You still doing flatbed? Hey, Dwight, I ain't never did flatbed in my life. I would love to learn, but I have never done flatbed. What's the best company to lease on to? Man, I don't know, Andre. I mean, I'm still looking for that company myself, bro. I mean, I wish I did know, because I would dang sure tell y'all, man. I mean, really, it's people making money with every company. People talk crap about Swift, but it's people over at Swift making bank. People talk crap about CR England. People lease to CR England making bank. You know, it's really the situation you fall into, bro, because every company's different. Um, You see, yeah, Western guns you down. Oakland Port is no cool. I ain't never been on a port on the East Coast. Really, the only port I've ever been into is I've been into Norfolk Port of Virginia and Jacksonville Port. In Florida, I've been into the port in Delaware, and that was horrible, bro. It is horrible there. Freight got really slow, and I was told you make more money here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, really, in this business, you got to prepare for the downtimes, man, because they gonna come. But if the company is solid and you feel like it's gonna get back up, then you got to stick it out. But if you feel like it ain't gonna change, it's gonna stay bad, I understand why you move, because that's why I left Interstate. Say the thing, I don't know nothing about car hauling. Yeah, man. A lot of people love Snyder, man. Snyder's board is pretty official. I mean, it's Snyder. You know, the one thing they gonna have is freight. I mean, if you're really ready to do the complete owner operator thing and be responsible for the different than flatbed. I mean, you have people. I think you're thinking of storage containers. And my kilobytes is going down. I don't know why. I'm on the Wi-Fi, y'all. I don't know why it's being dumb. But no. The containers I was pulling was actually chassis and container out of the port. Overseas containers coming back and forth from Puerto Rico is what interstate pulls. They saying their ladies pay 2 miles, $2 a mile. Where at Snyder, Sal? What's going on, Dave? Oh, I mean they. I mean, I'm sure they got loads that pop up that pay $2 a mile. I don't. I know you ain't about to make $2 a mile everything. Dwight, what's the most I made in a week? But it won't normal and it won't average. I just had a crazy week where I banged out and got crazy lucky and was able loads work together and I was able to actually put a good week together. How is the new company? The new company is the new company. This company I'm with has the best fuel discount I've ever heard of. They are set up the exact same way that Landstar is set up, so it's an owner operator only company. Um, but sometimes the freight rates are kind of bad, so that's really the stuff about the new company. Hey man, Dwight, man, listen to me, bro. Listen to me, bro. I get that same comment all the time. I do need to make more videos. What's crazy is I go into a lot of places where I don't have service. So I'm like, I'm not going to make the video. And I've run at night. So it's like, man, if I do a video and it's 10 o'clock at night, I don't want to post it because ain't nobody going to watch it and all that crazy stuff. Timothy, what's going on, bro? Said I'm on a dedicated route at Swift, and I'm loving it. Home every day and weekends, making good money too. If you know what you're doing, Swift will look out for you. That's what I said, man. I don't doubt it, man. Swift is a major company for a reason, man. There's a lot of people over there making a lot of good money at Swift, so I don't doubt it, bro. What's the most important moment as an owner operator? The most important thing to remember as an owner operator is to remember that you are an owner operator. Um, what I mean by that is you remember that it's your responsibility to keep up with that truck. You know what I mean? And it's your responsibility to make sure that you're being profitable. So you don't let nobody do nothing, including dispatchers or whatever. I'm trying to get a little bit more light in here. You don't let nobody do nothing, including dispatchers or companies, to make it so that you're not profitable. So you remember that, and also remember that you're responsible for that truck, and make sure you keep money aside for maintenance. You make sure you keep money aside for anything that may happen. And to me, those are some of the most important things to remember as an owner operator. Remember that you're out here grinding, and that at the end of the day, good, bad, or ugly, it's your responsibility whether things go good or bad. It's not up to the company. How was Snyder as a new driver pay wise? When I went to Snyder, I was on the Amazon account, so I was getting paid on a daily rate. I made like 160 a day. So for a new driver, I was making like 850 a week salary before everything. So at that time, with that amount of experience I had for a new driver, Snyder was good. Plus, I was home 3 or 4 days a week, and running light loads and running areas I was comfortable with. And Snyder's a good company, in my opinion. Always will be. I feel like they care about the drivers, and they treat you a certain kind of way. So, in my opinion, Snyder is a good company for not only new drivers but drivers in general. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I tried to go back to Snyder when I got my first truck. I tried to go back to Snyder, and they just weren't hiring. Dante said I'm going on the Dollar Tree account. Yeah, man, get ready to touch them boxes, man. You gonna work hard on that Dollar Tree account. The Dollar Tree, Dollar General dedicated account is tough, but from what I hear, you're gonna make good money on it. So, um, you ain't scared of a little bit of work, man. Go make that money. What's the formula for knowing how much cents per mile goes to truck and profit? Really, so the way it goes is this: you look at, it's hard to do. One, you're gonna have to know about your truck, meaning truck payment, insurance, all that kind of stuff. And then you're gonna have to know how the truck does in fuel. What I mean in fuel is how many miles can you run out of a full tank of fuel? How many, how long does your fuel last you? So once you add all those together, truck payment, insurance, fuel, you do that for a week. Okay, and you divide that by the amount of miles that you drive. After you divide it by the amount of miles that you drive, you take away what the expenses were, and you take away what the profit was. So if your settlement netted $800, you would subtract the $800 from the $2,000 that you grossed, and then you divide that into the amount of miles, and that would get you somewhere close to your formula. It's kind of hard to explain because every truck is going to be different. Excuse me. Timothy said, yeah, I just hear a lot of negative things about Swift. Honestly, based my decision to work with them on what people were saying, but I got on, it's been all good. Keep those videos coming, man. Thanks, Tim. Yeah, man, like I said, dude, I feel the same way, man. It's always going to be somebody who has something bad to say about every company. You can't make everybody happy, and some people never going to be happy. Some people ain't never been happy. And then you have people who have bad experiences based on the person they deal with. So when you deal with them larger companies, especially a company like Swift that probably got, 500 dispatchers, if you don't have one of the bad 50 dispatchers, you may fall into a great dispatcher. And that dispatcher is going to keep you moving. You may fall into the planner that's great. I mean, you never really know. So everybody's experience is going to be different. You know what I mean? So like I said, no matter what company you think about, even companies like CR England and Swift and all these companies that people say bad stuff about, man, there's people over there making bread. You know what I mean? There's people over there making plenty of money. So every company got people who will never leave based on that. So it's okay to do your homework and talk to people about companies, but everybody's experience going to be different. You know what I mean? Everybody's experience going to be different based on who you're dealing with. Yeah, Dwight, man, I hope I was kind of clear. I know it kind of ran through it a little bit, but I hope I was clear on kind of a basic formula of what you do. I'm not going to say your name because I don't do that on my channel, but you can get out of CDL school and make 60 plus your first year and never go OTR. I mean, depending on where you live at, that's possible. And make 60 your first year. It's possible. But if you should go back and watch my video I did local versus OTR. And what I tell you is I've done both. And because I've done both, I think I have a valuable opinion on the two and the differences between the two. But OTR teaches you stuff that local can't teach you. And OTR also teaches you things that you need to be successful local. So I'm glad I went OTR. I'm glad I did local. I like OTR better than being local. And it's not because I don't want to be home every day. It's just because I feel like local you work harder than you do local. Yeah, it's going to have to be good, bro, because I ain't about to say the rest of it. uh, Brad said, forget what people say. They'll say anything to try to psych you because they don't want to see you succeed where they fail. I mean, I feel you. I mean, it's not only that too. I think that's really true with lease purchase more than anything else. People always try to psych you out of doing it because they failed. They want to try to keep you out of it, and I think it's not always the people trying to stop you from being great. Some people really are trying to help you when they tell you not to do certain things, but everybody's opinion ain't valuable. Dante, it's trucking jobs that pay 75 in Michigan with no experience. I mean, it could be, like I said, everywhere you live is going to be different. Jobs are going to pay, local jobs are going to pay different based on what the cost of living is in that area anyway. So for real, you can make $60,000 and not be making a lot of money depending on where you live at. You can make $50,000 or $48,000 and making great money depending on where you're living at. Based on what you spend and what the cost of living is in your area, that's what really make a difference because you got dudes making 70 grand a year and still only got $20,000 to the good at the end of the year, but you have people making $60,000 a year and could profit $30,000 of that based on where you live at. It's all about what it costs you to live. Um, Melvin, I went OTR first and I went dedicated and it works for me. That's what I said, bro. I mean, for real, dedicated. I told y'all, man. I feel like OTR is anything where you are not home every day, and you can't get home every day. So if you go out every other day, to me, you technically OTR. If you gotta sleep in this truck, you OTR to me. Dwight. Dwight said, "Hey, how do you feel about lease purchase versus pulling your money down for a truck?" Listen, bro. If you can put your money down in the truck, you do that. Hear me? But everybody, like me, don't have the credit and didn't have the down payment. Really, it was mostly the credit to get a truck. You see what I'm saying? Because when your credit is bad, man, people want you to put 25, 30. I didn't even have people tell me 50% down on a truck. A used truck at that, bro. So if you can put your money together and you got the credit to go get you a truck, go get you a truck if you show a truck and what you want to do. But if you don't and you need an opportunity to get your foot in the door, man, I'm all for a lease purchase. You've never been OTR. I mean, that's what's up. I mean, it ain't always like that. You know, it ain't everybody. Everybody. There's some people. Listen. I got a homeboy of mine that's been driving 24 years. Ain't never been OTR. Not in Richmond. 6 months. Yeah, it's like that. It's like that, Dwight. In Richmond, you have to have experience to be local, and it's like that with a lot of major metropolitan areas where they don't want you tearing people's stuff up. So they do make sure you got more experience before you can go local. Big say 1 year and you can make 80 plus running fuel. Depending on where you live at. I can tell you right now, fuel don't pay like that where we live at. Where I live at, fuel don't pay that kind of money. You may make 52, you may make 60 running fuel, but you ain't about to make 80. Melvin home on the weekends. I mean, that's ain't nothing wrong with that. Quality or Lone Star. Um, it depends on what you're trying to do. Remember, quality, you don't need no money down. It's a walk-away lease. Lone Star is not leasing. Everybody think that Lone Star is leasing. If you're talking about the same company I'm talking about, Lone Star is not leasing. That's a purchase. They just got different means of it. Usually, if you can come down with the down, you're good, but you're still credit-based. So, quality is a walk-away lease. You don't need no money down, and you got to keep the truck with one of their people. If you're talking about the same company I'm talking about with Lone Star, you can take that truck wherever you want to take it to. So it's more or less a truck purchase than a truck lease, in my opinion. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? We talking. Anybody who's in here who has not said what's up or has not made a comment, wake up, folks. Wake up, folks, and come holler at your boy. We are in here talking. Kenny, I have a question. Were you nervous the first time you did, I'm guessing, say, this solo career after being trained? I like your opinion on that, please and thank you. Man, hear me when I tell you, I was so nervous, bro. Checking in. What's up, Alan? What's poppin', baby? Thanks for watching. Kenny, I was OD Nervous. Hear me when I tell you, nervousness is nothing wrong with being nervous, man. Nervous makes you what makes you cautious, and makes you very, very, very aware of the things you do. So yes, sir, I was extremely nervous. You hear me? Nervous. I was so nervous when I got into my own truck from being local. I was nervous even then, and I had already been trucking for over a year. Still nervous, man. So don't get me wrong, it's nothing wrong being nervous. You're gonna be nervous. As long as you get over your nerves and you start to perfect your craft and you get better in your skill and the driving, handling, and backing of this truck, dealing with the customers, then you will be okay. So don't let that nervousness stop you from doing what you gotta do. But you're gonna be nervous. That's normal. Timothy, I recommend trucking to a lot of people looking for a good job opportunity. A lot of people hear all the BS about trucking and decide not to do it. Man, I'm with you too. Excuse me. Excuse me, y'all. Man, trucking is the best thing that ever happened to me next to meeting Jesus, bro. So I'm with you, man. I tell people I do YouTube trying to get people in the truck, and there's enough money out here for everybody to be happy. So I'm with you, Tim. Trans Am have a walkaway lease. They company drivers only making 30 cents per mile. That's pennies, bro. Yeah. And I know Trans Am does a thing where they try to put a lot of people in the lease straight out. What I would tell you is my advice is get a little bit of experience before you decide to jump into a lease. Learn the business, learn how freight move, learn and make sure that company can make sure you keep moving, because you don't want to hop into a lease and go into debt. So make sure that company is going to be able to sustain you first before you jump into that lease. Don't just jump into it, because I know Trans Am will offer lease to people straight. It's your first job, you ain't got no experience, and as soon as you come out of orientation and training, they want to offer you a truck and give you the dream that you can own it. My advice is give it a minute, learn the business, make sure you comfortable, make sure there's something you want to do, because you may get into the truck and hate it. Before you do all of that, make sure you can make some money with that specific company. People, what's up? What's up? What's up? I'm looking down, y'all. My phone is about to die, but I got a little bit more battery. I'm gonna give y'all all the battery I got before we run up out here. Sorry, y'all. Like I said, I'm coming out of the cold, man. So I'm trying to keep it. Anybody else got any more questions? What's going on, Sammy? What's popping? Hey, ain't nothing, Dwight, man. I appreciate you asking the questions, man. I hope it help you out. Yeah, man. I pulled 2,300 a week, working 6 days doing LT as a company driver. That's what's up. If you're making money like that, bro, everything will be real good. 20, bro. I didn't want to give the info about the repairs. What you mean? If you look at me, I will tell you this. I have been lucky. I haven't had a ton of repairs. Every repair I've had, for the major things, I've posted it. The only thing I haven't posted, an actual video of it getting fixed, was I told you about it. So I've been lucky. My repairs have been very small. But I told y'all about all my repairs, man. I mean, if you go watch some of the videos, I'll show y'all every time I took a hit. You know what I mean? So I don't know what you mean, 20, but I'm real with everybody. Is it recommended to wait a year before to buy a truck at all? I mean, Kenny, that's my advice. I don't really want to say a year. I don't want to put a time on it, because some people need to wait 2 years. Some people good after 6 months. So, but you do need to wait a little bit, man. Make sure you good before you decide to jump out there. Big, I look at but the lack of OTR has hurt me. Exactly, and that's the one thing about being local. A lot of OTR companies won't even give you that shot, because they know local work and OTR work is completely different, man. It's completely different in the aspect of, the success rate is a lot lower. I'm following your advice right now by sleeping at the shipper. Yeah, man, I'm like that, bro. If I can sleep at the shipper, I can just stop on the way there, give me something to eat, and then sleep at the shipper, and I'm already where I gotta be at. Plus, most shippers are safe. Most of them are safe, well lit. I'm gonna sleep while I'm right there. I can wake up and just get out my truck instead of having to get up and drive 30 miles to where I'm going. The mobile repair guy in Richmond. Oh, you saying I didn't want to give it out? I hit him up, man. I gotta make sure that he's cool with me giving out his information over the internet before I do that. That's not my call. I don't want to do that to the dude. And then you may be good, but a lot of cats is real. A lot of people on internet are crazy, man. They just start calling people and wasting people's time, man. So I don't want to do that to the dude. LTL doubles and P&D, yeah. Yeah, man, all that local stuff is cool, but a lot of OTR companies they ain't really forward as far as the experience aspect. I think the biggest thing for me started out. I'm sorry, I gotta get close. I ain't got no glasses on. Y'all ain't never seen me with my glasses, have y'all? Let me put my glasses on, cause somebody told me before that I be faking. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. When the sun drop, the first thing I reach for is my glasses. So let me throw my glasses on so I can see these comments. Hold on. Let me put my glasses on. Hold on. Let me put these specs on. Alright. I think the biggest thing for me starting out in trucking was the weather. I started out solo OTR running all northeast. I was hitting snowstorm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Tim, man. The northeast ain't nothing to play with. But the good thing is you got that experience in it, and so now you're comfortable. Well, a lot of cats get into it and been trucking 2 years and don't know what to do. Next week we'll be out 2 months OTR and I'm loving it. That's what's up, Sammy. I haven't done that in a long time. I mean, last summer I stayed out. I might have came home maybe 2 or 3 times the entire summer last year. So I'm with you. I'm with you on that. But I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it regularly, yo. I like being home, being able to lounge and chill around places that I know and I can chill out with. Let me check this battery again. Yep. Yo, if you in the channel, you have not checked in with me, you have not said what's up to me, what's wrong with you? Say what's up to your boy. If you in here and you just watching, yo, don't do that. Say what's up to me. Let me know you here. Say what's up to your boy. You ain't just coming here to see what we talking about. Say what's up. If you ain't got a question, that's cool, but say what's up to your boy. I'm trying to know who you are. My homie Tim been talking to me. Dwight been talking to me. Sammy been talking to me. 20, Big been talking to me. Who else? Hold on. Let me not forget nobody. Who else we had a good conversation? Island. My man Island checked in. Who else we got in here? Melvin. My man Melvin checked in. Brad was talking to me rapping. You hear me? Dante was rapping with me. Dane, we rapped for a minute. Dave Ross, we rapped for a minute. My man Salvador, we rapped for a minute. What's going on, man? Scott, my man Scott was in here. We was rapping for a minute. You hear me? Andre, what's popping? Melvin, what's going on? I think I got everybody. DJ, we talk. I'm running back through the little list now, trying to figure out everybody we was rapping with. I think that's about it. Yeah, man. Check in. Say what's up to your boy. Man, oh man. So yeah, man, I'm about to put out a video soon. It's probably gonna be tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it tonight. And I'm gonna let you guys know what I've been up to and what's next for your boy. So y'all know. My phone is about to die, so what I'm gonna do is, y'all know me and y'all know my slogan, man. I appreciate y'all for checking in with your boy. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to my channel. You watch a video, you think it's cool, like it. You got something to say, comment on it. I respond to the comments. I'm not Hollywood, B. I'm not Hollywood at all. You like it, comment, subscribe, let me know what y'all think. I appreciate y'all for checking into this live, my first time going live. So I appreciate y'all rapping with me, but my phone is about to die. So what I'm gonna do, I'm tell y'all as I always tell y'all, man, y'all be safe, y'all be safe. God bless y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, y'all. I'm about to get out of here though, so y'all be easy, be safe. God bless y'all. Peace. I don't even know how to exit out. How do I even exit out? I don't even know how to exit. I can't exit if I wanted to. Look at that. That's crazy.